Ever wonder why some people stay calm while others fall apart at the smallest inconvenience? A canceled flight, a harsh word, a sudden illness. One person spirals into frustration while the other simply breathes and moves forward. What do they know that you don't? Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor who faced war, plague, betrayal, and the constant weight of an empire crumbling around him, figured it out nearly 2,000 years ago. He didn't have therapy, mindfulness apps, or escape routes. What he had was a mindset so powerful that it's still saving people today. He said, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." Pause and really feel that. Notice he didn't say tolerate or endure. He didn't say just get through it or grin and bear it. He said love with all your heart. That's a radical, almost inconvenient demand. Because loving with all your heart isn't conditional on someone being easy or a situation being fair. It's a choice to meet reality without resistance. Let's break this down into two parts. First, accepting what fate binds you to. That traffic jam you're stuck in right now, the rain on your wedding day, the job loss you didn't see coming, the diagnosis. Marcus isn't asking you to be passive or to pretend it doesn't hurt. He's asking you to stop wasting energy fighting what's already true. Fighting reality is like trying to punch a river. You only exhaust yourself. Acceptance isn't giving up. It's freeing up the energy you need to actually respond wisely. Second, loving the people fate brings you together with. That difficult coworker who criticizes everything you do. That family member whose politics make your blood boil. The neighbor who plays music too loud. Marcus says love them, not because they're perfect, not because they deserve it, but because resistance to people is a cage of your own making. When you resent someone, you hand them the keys to your peace. When you love them, even just as fellow humans stumbling through chaos, you take those keys back. Now here's where most people get stuck. They hear accept and think weakness. They hear love and think doormat. But Marcus was one of the most powerful men in history. He wasn't weak. He knew that fighting unchangeable circumstances only makes you a victim twice. First of the event, then of your own reaction. Think about your own life. How many times have you made a bad situation worse by screaming at it? By replaying conversations in your head? By wishing if only things were different? That wishing is subtle poison. It keeps you living in a fantasy while your actual life passes you by. When you stop wishing life were different and start meeting every moment fully, the delays, the annoyances, the unexpected struggles, you stop being a victim of circumstances. You become a true participant in your own life, a collaborator with fate, not pushed around by events, but moving with them. So today, try something small. When your coffee spills, accept it. When someone cuts you off in traffic, love them. From a distance, of course. When plans fall apart, receive the new shape of the day as if it were chosen just for you. Not because it's easy, but because the alternative, resistance, resentment, exhaustion, is a much heavier way to live. Marcus Aurelius wrote his meditations not as a philosopher preaching from a tower, but as a man in the mud of leadership and loss. And 2,000 years later, his words still work. They work because they're true. Don't resist, receive, and love it like it was chosen for you. Because in a strange way it was, not by a god or a plan, but by the simple fact that this, right here, right now, is the only life you actually have. Meet it with all your heart.